Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you about how Kim Il-sung was an evil leader. He was not a liberator. He was not a leader of the people. He was not any of those things. And there's a little bit of background information. Kim Il-sung was born on April 15th, 1912. Ironically, that's the same day that Titanic sank. And recently, North Korea celebrated his 105th birthday. But Kim Il-sung petitioned Joseph Stalin 7 times to go invade South Korea. So South Korea did not attack North Korea first. North Korea attacked South Korea first. Okay, and there were well over 40 encrypted messages between him and Joseph Stalin. And Kim Il-sung, when he ruled North Korea before the Korean War between 1945 and 1950, he did not allow any criticism of the Soviet Union, and a lot of the Soviet soldiers that helped occupy North Korea. They raped a lot of women, pillaged a lot of villages, and a Soviet lieutenant colonel who did not do that stuff noted that in his diaries. He said, our soldiers raped a lot of women, they pillaged a lot of villages, and Kim Il-sung did not do anything about that. And an average North Korean citizen tried to kill Kim Il-sung, threw a grenade at him, but the Soviet soldier was standing between the grenade and Kim Il-sung, and the grenade blew off the Soviet soldier's arm. That is what went on. And then when North Korea invaded South Korea, they occupied Seoul in about 3 to 4 days. And when they occupied Seoul, they basically confiscated organs from the church, said that those were spy devices. They raped a lot of South Korean women. They also promised a lot of South Korean citizens work in Pyongyang, but the work was not there. They basically lied to them. And they promised the South Korean citizens food, and a lot of times the food never came. And they outlawed any dissent or any criticism of the Soviet soldiers or of the North Koreans during that time. And that is not a democratic revolution. North Korea's official name is the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, but that is in name only. There is no democracy in North Korea. Kim Il-sung, when he took power, burned to the ground 2,000 Christian churches. He also burned around 2,000 Buddhist temples. And the Protestant church and the Catholic church you see in North Korea today, that's not an actual religious church. Okay, that church is filled with government spies and government infiltrators. Yes, Kim Il-sung lapels are not allowed there, but the handful of Christians that they do allow to worship there will tell foreign journalists every chance they can, this is just a facade, this is not real. They allow us to worship, but they put many other Christians in concentration camps. This is just to show foreign tourists that it's an illusion of freedom of religion. Make foreign tourists think that North Korea has freedom of religion, but when in actuality they don't. And that was largely Kim Il-sung's doing. And his father was an elder in the Presbyterian Church, and his mother was an organ player in the Presbyterian Church, and also in some cases taught Sunday school. So Kim Il-sung also, he had only spent 9 of his first 33 years in Korea. He became dictator of North Korea at 33 years of age, but most of his time was spent in the Soviet Union. And he had spoke better Russian and better Chinese than he did Korean. So a lot of this was myths of Kim Il-sung. He also killed several opposition leaders when he first took office. Andrei Lankov's books about North Korea note that he killed or imprisoned several members of his parliament that opposed him. What I meant is that he killed several members of his parliament or in his inner circle that just had a few disagreements with him. They really didn't oppose him. They just had a few disagreements with him. But he either jailed them or killed them. And Andrei Lankov notes that. And Andrei Lankov is a huge expert on North Korea. So that's Kim Il-sung for you. He just had his own personal gain and developed a personality cult, developed that he could turn pine cones into bullets and bullets into pine cones. It's just ridiculous stuff. It's an over-the-top personality cult. It's like a lot of Chinese soldiers that fought in the Korean War. When they visited North Korea years later, they were disappointed because they were disgusted and sick with Kim Il-sung's over-the-top personality cult. I mean, you get 6 months hard labor for humming a South Korean K-pop song or watching a foreign movie. Just crazy. Crazy stuff, evil stuff. So anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.